Hello, ladies. It's Marie. Boy, it's it's September. Is that true? Yes, it is. It's September. Can you believe it? Oh my God. And fall is just around the corner. So there you go. We I love this time of year because I feel like it's somewhat of a restart. It's this like new little chapter in the year. Kids are back to school. Summer is over after this weekend, in my opinion. And, um, it's like kind of get back to work, get back and focus. And, here's the thing there's only 3 months left in the year. Four. I'm tired today. 4 months left in the year. Is that right? September, October, November, December. Four. Good God. Um, can give you a little glimpse on my week. I have found that my daughter is back in school, and distance learning is really challenging for parents, working parents, single parents, and juggling it all. But we're going to get in our routine. So, today I wanted to talk about fall reset. I want you to take on a challenge. After Labor Day weekend on Tuesday, I want you to think about things that you can implement that gives you just catapults you to the rest of the year. Okay? So here's what I know is that with COVID and with the pandemic and with the election coming up, and I probably could list 20 things because 2020 has delivered a list of things. Um, and not being able to, for most of us, not being able to go into an office or get back to a routine that looked like normal before COVID happened, um, time is just kind of blending together day upon day. Like I know that for me and a lot of my friends and a lot of my clients that I work with, it's like, what day is it? Because, we're in the house a lot and there's not a lot of demarcation from weekend to work because it's just all blending together. So, what day is it? All that stuff. So, what I want you to do is create an intention. Again, there's that word about what the rest of the year is going to look like for you. And start to think about what you want to change and implement it starting Tuesday. So, some ideas are some habits, maybe bad habits that you've gotten into over summer or since March when all this happened. Um, Things that are bothering you about your current state of existence that maybe you can either reframe and get a new perspective on or change up. Another question to ask yourself is what can you add to the mix of your life right now that would highlight joy and make it a practice in your life? So, what joy practice can you insert to make sure that we're not forgetting to have fun in all of this um, craziness that is 2020? What tools really work for you that maybe you've let slide that you can reinstitute or habits? Um, is there some resets that need to happen? Is there an additive thing that you want to add? Um, what intention do you want to place for the next 4 months of this year, the last 4 months of this year? So I don't know about you, but when we get out of summer and all of a sudden September happens, the next thing you know, Halloween is here, Thanksgiving is here, Christmas is here, and we're done. And I don't want you to lose those 4 months. These are an important 4 months for you to change your life, for you to improve your life, for you to change things that aren't working, and take responsibility for that. And so, in this mini fall reset challenge, I want you to tackle three things. Put three things in. My preference would be uh, you know, breaking a habit that's not working for you or replacing it with something that is going to be positive for you. Like maybe it's a fitness challenge or focusing on eating better or moving more. One of them, I really want you to create something that is a weekly joy practice, whether it's doing a Zoom happy hour or taking a walk with a friend or Friday dance hour. something Sunday, pajama day, whatever it is. Let's institute something as part of our weekly practice that reminds us to take time for fun or relaxation or self-care or whatever it is. Um, and then the third, just something that sets an intention for the rest of the year that I will blank. I will blank. I love the beginning of every month because I get to see all of you posting awesome words. Awesome words. Um, my word for this month is centered because I've got a lot of things going right now, and they're all really important, and they all require my priority and attention. And I can get into a swirl when that happens. And so I want to be really centered and intentional. These things that I have in my life that need to get done this month aren't have tos. Excuse me. They aren't have tos, they're want tos. But when I get overwhelmed sometimes, they turn into I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to do that. And it's like these are awesome things happening in my life that I want to do. And I don't want them to feel like tasks or stress because they're awesome and they're right in line with the vision of my life. So I'm trying to put a reframe around that and really be an intention this month about being centered in what's important and how exciting all of this transformation in my life is that's happening this month, and enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. So that's one of my fall resets, is just reminding myself to be centered and not fall into that old pattern of I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to do this. But it's like I want to do these things. I'm excited to be doing these things. And now I need to create a strategy in place so they won't overwhelm me by asking for help or attacking a little bit at a time. Whatever it is, I want a strategy. So just to share with you, my fall reset is going to look like this. I'm going to stay centered and be in a positive frame of mind about all the things that I have going on this month that are all awesome things that are going to help me realize the vision I have for my life. That's one. Number two is I am going to starting Tuesday with an accountability buddy, a gratitude practice for the next 30 days that is guided by this book that's really awesome that I'm going to talk about next week, that really sets an intention every day of gratitude practice to really fully realize the abundance in your life and fully realize the dreams you have and vision you have for your life through a gratitude practice. So that's two. And three is, and I still haven't figured out the what, but I'm aiming for some kind of Friday joy, because the weeks are difficult, I'll be honest, with distance learning and my daughter being here and now in this different school. So there's a different schedule and it's a little crazy trying to help her with that. And so I want to take Friday, instead of just being exhausted and like numbing out in front of the TV for a quote unquote movie night, but to do something on Friday evenings that becomes a tradition. I'm thinking in the version of like, I think one of my sisters used to do with her kids, like Friday being appetizer night. And I'm thinking of something like dance party and I don't know, popcorn night, or maybe I don't know yet. I'm going to come back to you on that, but I'm going to do something on Fridays to mark the end of the week and the start of the weekend in a joyful, fun way with my family. So those are my three, and I'm going to do them because I need a jump start right now. Summer has been fun. I now have a lot on my plate for the rest of the year. That's all good stuff. And I need a restart to kind of just reset this moment for me. And so I'm putting the challenge out to you guys because I really do believe fall is this great time of change. The leaves are changing. It's this great time of change that I want you to own for yourself. And so let's just do a mini reset, a fall reset, and pick three things. One of them being a joy practice, okay? Something fun, damn it, because we can get so bogged down in the to-dos and the crazy busyness of everything that we forget to have fun. And so I'm gonna challenge you to make one of those three things a fun thing, like I'm gonna do. I haven't figured it out yet. We're gonna brainstorm it this weekend and put it in place next Friday. So starting Tuesday, I want you to have a fall reset challenge and strategy to set an intention for the next 4 months of the year that we're not going to just get through them and wait for this damn COVID in 2020 to be over. We're going to make the most of them in intention, having some fun, and changing some things we don't like about ourselves. So that is what I want you to think about over this holiday weekend and get to it. And I'm going to come back on what I'm going to do Tuesday morning mojo instead of Monday morning mojo, because I'm taking Monday off, just like you should, and ask you what you came up with, and talk about the really importance of fresh starts in our life and renewing energy in our life and being intentional about it, because there's always an opportunity to reset and pivot in your life. Always. It's never, ever, ever too late to reset your life. In small and massive ways, it's never too late. And that is really the essence of what I teach all the women that are in my program, my 8-week program. It's what I preach in this group. It's what I want every woman out there to know, is that your life doesn't have to be challenging. Your life doesn't have to put you last. Your life doesn't have to be exhausting. You do not have to go to bed every single day and just say, I got through, or I just need to survive this busy season. Survival mode is not a way to live. And women do it more than men, more than anybody. And it's friggin' epidemic right now for us. And I want you to take responsibility for the rest of your life and change it, because you deserve everything that you desire. And you don't have to put yourself last. And your life could look vastly different. And you really don't have to change much, except the programming of how you look at your life and how you do your life. I love it that most of the women in this group are badass career women who have a lot going on. I love it that your life, your career, and your life are equally demanding and challenging. I love that, because you're swinging for the fences. But how you experience that is what I want to change. I want you to go big or go home, but I don't want it to exhaust you, drain you. Just survive it and be okay, or most of the time struggle. I don't want that for you. I want you to skip and feel free like you did when you were a young girl. She's still in you. We got to let her out and play. Okay. And I've got a step-by-step program to help you do that. I'm trying to help you do it on this Facebook group. I want you to be more engaged in text and, direct message me, post more about how you're feeling and what you're struggling with so I can help you, or go on crazybusywomen.com and watch my free training that's just been updated, that really just starts to get down to why work-life balance is total BS for women and isn't what we should be focusing on. We should be focusing on a balance of freedom, joy, and success, because we can have all three of those. And so many crazy busy women out there don't feel free at all, and very rarely feel joy. And if they do feel joy, I'm going to call you on this, it's usually through somebody else. So joy for our children, joy for our friends, joy for others' accomplishments, or joy for other things. I want you to feel joy inside your heart every day, and have freedom in your life, and still be a badass career woman. You can have it all. You really, really can. If you're focusing on work-life balance, it's the wrong focus. What we should be focusing on is how we can reprogram how we approach work and life so that we can get all the fruits of our hard labor. Okay? And all the goodies from the great life you've built that is exhausting you. That's what I want. I want you to have more rewards and joy from the life that you've built, because I bet you all have pretty good lives. It's just killing you. So go to crazybusywomen.com. Look at my free training. It's a webinar that gives you some great tips and tools that you can use today, or book a free coaching call and a breakthrough call, and we'll talk to you. We'll see what's getting in your way, and we'll set you on a course. Okay. Crazybusywomen.com. I am going to end this because it's Friday of a holiday weekend, and I want to wrap up work and start enjoying my weekend. So remember, 3 things to reset the next 4 months. Fall reset challenge. 3 things. Removing a bad habit, instituting a good thing, a new program, a new challenge. I'm doing a gratitude challenge. Is one of them being a joy practice of something that can bring in fun weekly for you for the next end of the year, and something else that is an intention of how you're going to live the next 4 months of your life with intention. So take that word you posted for September that you really want to focus on for September and realize for September, and look at that word and see if it can sustain itself for the next 4 months, and make that your intention, and then put some action items in on how you can realize that. Don't just put it out in the universe. Put it in action and intention. Intention plus action equals results. Okay. crazybusywomen.com. Book a free coaching call. Watch my free masterclass. Do your fall reset and come back to me on Tuesday, and let's talk about why resets and regenerating energy is so important and how we can do that all the time. All right. I love you guys. See you later. Bye-bye. Have an awesome long weekend and be safe and smart.